Alright, here we are. We are playing once again with the cook, and I'm going to be running my other build. So this is going to be what we did last time. So this is going to be the Caretaker build, or Caregiver build. And, you know, it's something I want to clarify about last time I talked is the Seek ability does not highlight targets for everybody until you get to level 3 and you choose the all family see noise perk part of that tree. That's a good perk. I would really recommend getting it once you get there. Other than that, we have hold on. This is the Caregiver. Okay, I was like, what is that? But this is Caregiver, and this is going to have Blood Banker level 2, SIPHON level 2, Universal Donor level 2. This is all about getting Grandpa to max level, and then we have Excited Grandpa as the Grandpa perk. Putting up Blood Harvesting to the max as much as we possibly can for the level that I have him at the moment, but yeah, so that's going to be the build for today, just like last time, and I'm going to give you just more gameplay on how that sort of thing works. It is a little boring, I admit, but in higher tiers of play, I think that this kind of build, which you could also do something very similar with Sissy, and it might be a little bit better, but this kind of build, I think, works a lot better in higher tiers of play, because the support really helps the people that are actually doing the fighting.
The search continues in Muerto County for a missing University of Texas student. The Sheriff's Department says Maria Flores, a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Newt.
Using your Seek ability, I think, is also very important when it comes to helping out Leatherface down in the basement. Sometimes, speaking from experience, I'm not a very good Leatherface, so sometimes using Seek to, when we have it the higher tiers, I think it's level 3, and having everybody be able to see the person that you seek helps out so much, even just in the early game. So that's a big reason why I recommend it, is because Leatherface can see it, the other killer can see it, and it's such a huge ability that helps out your entire team.
Everything was just regular animal stuff. Authorities are holding Wembley for further questioning. The search continues in Muerto County for a missing
Alright, it took a minute. We've got Hitchhiker with us, which is going to be decent. Considering Hitchhiker's with us, I'm not going to destroy or bring down any of the doors, because he can use them. If there was somebody like Johnny, then I would just bring down the doors, the little hatch doors that victims can crawl through. If you don't have anybody on your team that can crawl through them, then you might as well just put them down, because otherwise the victims are just going to abuse them.
Why am I always the one cleaning up these messes?
Alright.
Tell you what. Goddamn kids.
So I'm going to go in here. So I'll leave that for now. Immediately, like we've done before, I'm just going to start gathering blood as fast as I can. I'm missing one. Oh, it's outside. Okay. We already have 108, so we'll be able to make sure that Grandpa gets his fill. And they've already woken him up. I'm going to put a padlock on this gate, make it harder for them to get into that area. Right, time to feed.
Drink up now.
This should get him to level 1 right away. Yep, there we go. I'm now going to go back here, unlock this. Generally, I don't use padlocks on doors that are already locked. Alright. So she got Grandpa. And she's gonna fall down the well. Okay, so that's a little annoying. She immediately goes for Grandpa. I'm also gonna get rid of this. I'm just gonna lock him down there. Well, not lock him down there, but can I put a padlock on this, actually? I've always wondered. Nope, no padlock. I am curious if Hitchhiker went and turned on the battery in the other area. So I guess that might be something that I could check. I'd rather not. Oh. Convenient.
I know you around here somewhere.
Oh. They opened up the store. They might know that I'm up here, though.
I'm a
Should be
smack
from-
that Johnny upside his doggone head. This is all his doing.
Was that the basement exit? I'm thinking that might have been the basement exit. Could have been this one, right? Yeah. That's already, that's still locked.
What's coming? Here you go, Grandpa. Here you go.
Alright. So, I'm assuming that they probably got the basement exit open because Leatherface has been up here basically most of the game, which has been not
It's too
great.
foggy.
Leatherfaces that prematurely come upstairs really kind of screw with the game. Because, you know, their whole purpose is to be down there for as long as they possibly can. But from experience, it is difficult to believe that survivors are still down there after a while. It's such a huge area. I heard that. Okay, so that's been done, which sucks.
Focus.
But that means this person is around here somewhere. They've gotta be. Now I will... Yeah, she's got more speed than I do.
Oh, thank God.
You're in a
I
heap
can
of
get
trouble
help.
now.
Which is funny because the person that opened this is not around. So he's over there, looks like.
I'm fixing to find you all, that's for sure.
It's kind of unfortunate. This is sort of a case of my teammates not doing really well. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Well, even though they had somebody that decided to leave, you know, we just still didn't do too well. And that's just because one of them was gearing towards making sure Grandpa didn't get it to a certain level, and that they were kind of all over the place. This I mostly attribute to the killers, both Leatherface and Hitchhiker, just not doing very well. Hitchhiker could have put his traps somewhere nice. I don't know if he had put any traps anywhere at all, but yeah. So that's going to be a small one. I might play another one real quick and kind of see how that one goes. I'm going to make this a little bit longer than I normally do. We're going to keep going with the build that we have. It's because nobody else has the build that we have. I'm going to decline. Don't want to play Leatherface. Of course, that guy leaves. I mean, that's what I do too. Considering Leatherface needs to be played to start, like, I don't play Leatherface really, like, at all. It's not a fun character, in my opinion. I think that attributes mostly to him. It feels like he whiffs a lot. Like, on hits that wouldn't normally whiff, like he just misses. And it's very frustrating to play him. Especially because he doesn't have really any other gimmick that goes with him other than his chainsaw. He's just pure damage, and it's just not... I wish he had something else, you know? He has pure damage, and then he's able to remove obstacles, but I wish there was just something else that gave him a little bit more of an edge. I think he's better in higher tiers of play. Of course, you know, you have to play him, so... But it is kind of annoying to have to play Leatherface. I think that's probably the most frustrating part for me about this game so far, or one of the most frustrating parts, is that Leatherface is required. And personally, I'm not going to switch to him. You know, if somebody else wants to, that's fine. But I'm just not going to. It's not something I prefer. Cook, Johnny, Sissy, any of those three, totally fine with playing. But I just don't play Leatherface. He doesn't appeal to me as a character. As much as he is the poster boy of this entire game, like, he's just not... doesn't feel very fulfilling to play. And that's all I'm really going to say about that, I suppose. Now, if I had another complaint about this game, it's the lobbies. The lobbies take the full 2 minutes almost every single time that I play them to be able to start, because people aren't readying up. And I don't know if they're doing that because they're just AFK or what, but it's very frustrating for me as somebody who wants to get into the game that these people just don't ready up, and it makes the game just go so much slower. I wish there was just like a majority ready up, where if a majority of people are ready, then the rest automatically go ready up, or something along those lines, so that these games you can get into your games a lot quicker. Got a pretty good leveled up Sissy. Got a variety of abilities. Got a Leatherface with some good abilities, but he's level 1, so he's just using the base kit and doesn't have him like actually leveled up at all.
The brutal attack on 3 female college students in Pflugerville, Texas last year is back in the public spotlight. Pflugerville citizens are in an uproar demanding answers from Texas state officials on why no arrests have been made in the case. Reports say an unidentified man entered the home from the night, viciously strangling one female within.
Alright, so like always, as soon as we start out, we are going to immediately start collecting blood. I think there might be one blood bucket up here.
I don't much enjoy this. Some things just gotta be done.
In this case, we're out of luck. It doesn't look like there is any. Okay. Got one here. Oh, there's one right there. Should be a couple in this area, and there usually is. Should be one right around the corner here. Blood buckets are not always in the same place every single game, so they will likely change where they are. Immediately going to put a padlock on this door. Got one here. Padlock goes on this door.
What the hell are you doing to that house, you big oaf? Take this now. It'll perk you right up.
All right.
taken a liking to you. So for his sake, use that head of yours and think. They gotta be close by.
Are you okay, Grandpa? Here.
What the heck is everybody doing? We should have found him by now.
Okay, she's going down that way. Grandpa's ready again. We're just gonna feed him real quick.
Here you go.
Again, Leatherface being up here again is kind of annoying. I wish people wouldn't just immediately come upstairs.
I gotcha. I did. I gotcha.
You just listen. See what you made me go. What's coming to you now? Stop. You're moving.
I know they're in here.
Fresh as it gets. Drink up now. It's gonna be much more for the worse if the others find you. I promise you that.
Let's keep collecting blood. Tis our job. I'm just gonna let Leatherface and Sissy take care of the actual killing part of things.
Damn kids. Where'd they go?
Oh, there's somebody in here.
Where are them kids? If they get loose, I ain't sure what's gonna happen.
They got me. That's pretty normal. It's very rare to actually win those, so. Actually, I'll just let her get him. We'll lock the door behind her.
Got you in a
Well, I'm just gonna close this door behind me. I'm gonna go feed Grandpa.
Lord mercy! I'm getting fat as all get out. That's it. Tastes good, don't it?
It's not necessary anymore.
I'm too nonsense. Why is this all needed? They couldn't have gone much further. your giblets to Grandpa.
They're gonna love this.
Well, all right, all right, all right. Now you
Unfortunate.
We didn't have much choice. We couldn't let Johnny spring no love child around here. This ain't personal. Now get back here. We'll get this sorted out, Grandpa. Don't you worry.
This is a little difficult. It's becoming. Okay. Go ahead and latch this. Try to get him to the last bit so that we can just find this guy. He's not giving us the runaround.
I thought you was good with those powders. Well, let's see it.
Feed Grandpa again, get him to max once more. See, with this build, like, it isn't that difficult to get him back to max. Yep, he's downstairs. There's very little room for him to be able to do anything more.
This is
Really? Definitely hit him, but alright. I'm just gonna gather more blood then.
Skeeter Hawk, I'll give you that. God damn it, boy! Look what you're doing to the house!
Blood is good. I don't really know where another thing of blood
I
is.
can't hear nothing. Can't think straight with all this craziness going on.
Empty. Oh, there he is. We're still gonna feed Grandpa, get him to max again, to make sure he's not doing just stupid shit. And I know I'm not like directly going for these people, but that's kind of the point, is that I'm doing my best to support my team because they are the killers. Alright, he's got another bone charge, so he's gonna come back up and use that. So I've got to be a person that's gonna watch where he's coming from. What I'm gonna do real quick. Is he coming up this way? I'm gonna close this. Let's turn it over here. Probably wants to try to get out this way. He's not gonna get out. I'm gonna collect blood just in case he does hit Grandpa again. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. See, there we go. That was a good game with Grandpa. Or not Grandpa. Well, I guess with Grandpa. Cooking Grandpa. Cooking with Grandpa. Got a decent bit of XP. Leveled up Seek. And let's see what we do. How we did. Yeah, see? I had a really good team here. They really knew what they were doing. You know, I appreciate that, being the person that's just helping support them. So, yeah, that was a good game. Started out kind of rough, but because of the last game, but hey, we pulled through from a pretty bad game to a pretty good game. So I would say that's a good video for today. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope you take this build into consideration. It's a very good build for Cook, and I highly recommend it. So, take care. I'll see you soon.